Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome to Loops and Knots Crochet. I wanted to come on here and talk a bit about why I'm using eBay instead of Etsy. I know that can come off as a bit of a shock to some people considering how big Etsy is. Everyone you see who crochets is on Etsy and I'm not, so I wanted to explain that. And later on in the video I will be showing you everything that I have in stock because today is the launch date for my shop and everything will be made to order. So if you do place an order, it's fully customizable and honestly it's very exciting. I can't wait to meet some of you and to start making for you. But yeah, I'll show off the plushies later on in the video. If you want to see them, I'll put up a timestamp somewhere on the screen and you can go skip forward or you can stick around to hear my reasoning. So while I am explaining myself, I will be crocheting this mallard duck just to give myself something to do. I'm also treating this more like a podcast, so if you have something you need to do, go ahead and do it while I talk. Alright, so reason number one. The number one reason, well, it's not really number one, it's just a reason why I didn't go on Etsy is a couple months ago, I think it was around May, I tried to set up an Etsy shop because in my head, I was only going to be on there long enough to get a hang of selling online. But when I started setting up the shop, I found that I couldn't put my name in. I couldn't use Loops and Knots Crochet. I can't quite remember if it was that somebody else had it or if it was just too long of a name. But all in all, I couldn't get the name that I wanted, and I want all of my handles to be the same. I want it to be seamless so that it's easier for people to find. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to skip and move away from Etsy. And I know it kind of seems silly, but yeah, that's one of the reasons. So the next reason, and I'm just going to get right into it, it's about money. Etsy takes a sizable portion of your earnings, and I think I don't want to lose that much money. That really is what it boils down to. If I were selling in person, I wouldn't be losing that much money. And I could always add more money. I could always make my prices a little higher to account for that. But at the same time, it just adds up. And eBay obviously still takes some of your money, but they give you a certain amount of free listings to start with. And then once you get above that, you start paying for listings. But then the percentage that they take from you when an item sells is much less than Etsy's. eBay's isn't a flat rate. They don't charge you 9.5% like Etsy does. They charge you different percentages depending on what category your item is in, which I think is a really interesting way to do it. But all in all, it just saves me more money and gives me more profit, which is my goal. Obviously to make money, make a business work. And just to be clear, Etsy takes 45 cents of each listing, along with 9.5% when you sell something. And that's done in 4 different transactions, or whatever the word would be. They take it in 4 different payments, and I just think it's too much. And from what I understand, it didn't used to be that much, but now it is. I feel like I kind of missed out on the golden years of Etsy, and Etsy's kind of slipping away into something that isn't as great as it used to be. Really, the only reason I'm going through eBay or Etsy is so that I can gain some experience selling online and kind of running a website. Obviously it's not actually a website, but in the future I want to have my own website and to sell on my own website and to run it all and to pay for all that. But right now it's expensive and I have no idea what I'm doing. That's really what it comes down to. I don't know what I'm doing with it. So I want to gain some experience on something that's being run by someone else. And then hopefully in about a year, I will have my own website and I'll have more people following me, watching and purchasing from me, and more of a fan base, really. And so, yeah, that's the only reason I'm really doing any of this. So, reason number 3 is, it's not necessarily political, but I don't really believe in what Etsy, I don't agree with everything that Etsy does. That's what it boils down to. I don't agree with some things that Etsy's done. I don't agree with who they're letting sell on Etsy. There's no denying it. They're allowing sweatshops, fast fashion, and things like that to be on their website selling. And I get why, because it's making them money and it's clearly beneficial for their website. I just don't agree with them. I don't agree with them letting that happen. It's just bringing the whole website down and I don't want to be part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are really the main reasons why I don't want to be on Etsy. Etsy can just delete your account whenever, and that's their right. You know, that's what they do. That's their right. They run the website. They can kick people off for whatever reason. But I don't really agree with, well, I just don't agree with Etsy on that part. I've heard that their customer service is just really bad, and then there's like this star program of some kind, and it just encourages, you know, people who are able to ship quickly, and that's not really how running a handmade business works. You can't always be shipping everything, you know, on time. And okay, I'm not quite sure where I left off because I got a phone call and I got distracted. So basically what I'm saying is I don't want to support Etsy for several things that they're doing, and it's their website. They can do whatever they want with it, but I'm choosing not to support it. A couple of other reasons why I decided to go with eBay, and they weren't necessarily deciding factors. They just happened to happen while I was setting up an eBay shop, and it kind of makes me laugh out loud. I don't know, reassures my decision. One is that in order for my customers, hopefully whoever's watching, to place an order, they will have to message me about what color they want. And I take that as a good thing because it means that I will have a direct line of communication with every single one of my customers. And I quite enjoy the idea of that because I'll be able to communicate directly with you, talk through the process with you, and I just think that will be a much better experience than, because, you know, I'm a handmade business and I'm a person, and I'm not a corporation or an organization. I'm not a bunch of people running a business, you know. I am, you know, me, and I think it would just make the whole experience more human and less corporation, and I think that will be a really cool experience. I thought I had another reason, but I can't quite remember what it is. But I mean, those are my reasons for why I decided to go with eBay. I know eBay is not for everyone, and I might lose customers for this decision, but I think sticking to my morals and my beliefs is more important. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hearing me talk about it. If you have any other questions, you can let me know in the comments below and I'll answer them. Now, a lot of what I said is opinion, so if you are using Etsy, don't only switch it up if you want to. If Etsy's working for you, then go ahead and keep using it. It's just for me personally, I know it's not going to work for me, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. So don't feel the need to defend Etsy. I'm not completely against them. I'm just choosing not to go with them. That's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing off the items that are going to be in my eBay shop. And yeah, hopefully you will find one of them that you like and you'll order from me. If not, feel free to leave a big thumbs up in the comments below. I mean, that's not quite how it works. Like the video, subscribe, comment, and that'll be supporting me if you can't afford anything that I make. So let's just jump right into this. Item number one that's going to be in my shop are these adorable little penguins. I think they're my personal favorite out of everyone being sold. These little guys are super soft, super squishy. They come in 5 colors. Here's how squishy they are, and they always return back to their shape. It is a no-sew pattern, so these guys are fully secured. They're not sewn on, so there's no risk of them popping off very easily at all. And they're super cute. I will be putting the price up on the screen for each of these because I don't want to tell you the wrong information, because I don't quite remember off the top of my head. So yes, these guys, they come in pink, green, blue, purple, and gray. So when you place the order, message me which color you'd like, and yeah, so let's go to the next item. The next item in my shop are these sleepy dinos. Look at them, look how cute they are. They are also super soft. They're made with velvet yarn. All of the limbs are ultra secured, so the likelihood of them falling off are slim to none. And they come in white, pink, blue, purple, and green. Like I said with penguins, just place the order and then message me what color you want and I'll get to work. If you are looking for custom colors, we can talk about that, talk about what colors are available, and yeah. So that's the second item in my shop. The third item in my shop are these adorable little cows. They have the cutest little tails and the eye spot. A couple of them have different colored ears, which we can discuss when you place the order if you want white ears or colored ears. Currently, I just have these 3 colors, pink, brown, and green. But since all items are made to order, I can customize it. I can make a bunch of different colors. They're listed in the description of the item. So, and then, like I said, custom colors are available. We'd have to discuss it, but yep, these are these cows. Of course, they sit. And, I mean, when you get them to sit, they sit. They're super cute, super soft, super squishy. And yep, that's item number 3, I think. Very similar to the cows, we have unicorns. These guys are also super duper soft. Their hair is just amazing. Probably one of my favorite unicorns I've ever crocheted. And of course their adorable tail. These guys also come in a lot of colors. These are the 2 that I have made for photos, but when you place the order, we can discuss the customizable colors, to which there's a lot of them. And yeah, these guys are super soft, super sweet. And of course they sit up. Once you make them sit up, they sit up. So yep, that's item number 4. The next item in my shop are these possums. They are super soft, super squishy. They stand on their own. They come in several different colors. And then of course custom colors are available. So if you'd like a different color, this one is green. This one's gray, or the original color, and then this one is purple. And yep, you guys are super cute, super huggable. The next item in my shop are these adorable little bats. They're super cute, they're super soft. They also come in a wide variety of colors. Blue, this guy's green, but I can make a blue one, black, gray, brown. Those are all colors that I have. These guys are made without safety eyes. They're embroidered eyes, so they're best for young children or babies because there's no safety eyes to pop off. They also stand on their own, so they can be desk buddies or something like that. So yep, these guys are in my shop, and let's move on to the next one. The final items that are in my shop are these mini whales. They come in either trios or singles, and they are super squishy. They're made with embroidered eyes, so they're safe for younger children. I wouldn't give them to babies necessarily because they are quite small, but there are no pieces that will pop off of them. They all have white bellies, and they're all super squishy and cute. They're perfect for, you know, the young and the old, desk buddies. And they come in 50 colors, and I believe there's 15 trios as well. So quite a lot of color combinations. Yep, they're made to order, so you can pick the color you'd like, and I'll make it and send it on through. But that is actually the last item that I have up for now. Hopefully in the future I will be putting more up, but I don't want to be too overwhelmed, so I'm starting smaller. And yeah, so that's everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found something you want, and maybe you'll buy something from me, you know. I might cut that out because that sounds a little wrong. I don't want to force you guys to do anything. Make your own decisions. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you are one of those people who follow my tutorials, tune in next week because I will have a popping mushroom tutorial coming out. In fact, give me a second. I'll show you what it looks like. Next week's video will be these popping mushrooms. They pop. It's a super basic, straightforward super basic, straightforward pattern. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's what I meant to say. These guys will be a video tutorial here on YouTube and a free pattern over on my Instagram. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.